Hey everybody, I'm here in my back porch. No, I don't have porch. It is a beautiful evening. The sky was really nice earlier. It was nice and pink. I think you can kind of see it right now. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, it's a nice day, and it was my day off today. I did some stuff in the morning. You probably saw some videos, pretty much on what I've been doing, which is starting to put money to work in the stock market, which is what I've been trying to do, been wanting to do for the longest time. And now I'm at that point where I can do it, and I am practicing, and I am risking what I have, but I have to learn, and I have to pretty much jump on the bike and see where it takes me. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be ignorant and not learn from other people. I'm learning. This is a process. But the point of this video is to hopefully, you know, get you, if you're wondering how to get somewhere, you need to ask these three questions. And these three questions are: where are you now? Where do you want to go? And what do you have to do to get there? I think out of these three questions, the most important one is probably, where do you want to go, or what do you want? Like, and I think it doesn't really matter to know exactly one thing. You could start with anything. Like, I want a new pair of shoes, or it could be materialistic. I would say go something for more, goal oriented. You should go for something more goal oriented. But if you do decide to do something materialistic, you have to be smart about it and not go the easy way out, which is a credit card. A lot of people say, hey, I want a nice phone. They get a credit card and put in the credit card. Well, guess who really owns that phone? Is the creditor. You owe money to the creditor, so you didn't necessarily, get yourself a phone without incurring debt. So the smarter way to do it is, figure out a better way on how to get it, which for me, a simple solution would be just save money, work a little bit more, do an extra hustle on the side, Postmates, Uber, whatever you gotta do, and you could save up $1,000 a month extra doing Postmates, Uber, if you really wanted to, and that could afford you the iPhone X if you wanted it. But the most important reason I'm making this video is more for bigger goals that are important for the long term, which, for example, for me, my goal was, I want a $25,000 account so I can invest in the stock market. And I asked, where am I right now? I am doing Postmates, trying to save up $25,000. That's not gonna work. I was pretty much, before I saved that amount of money, I was working jobs that were not gonna get me there. I was working pretty much only like 6 hours, and I was making, I think, like $9 an hour or less, part-time jobs. And it was a stage where, you just kind of have to go through it. I have to go through that stage to learn that, hey, that's not the best way to go about it. You should try something else. There's not just one way. There's many ways to reach your goal or where you want to be. For me, it was just, it's work and work and work as much as I can in the small amount of time. I talk about this in a different video. And that's what I did. That's what I had to do for 2 years. I did it. It worked. And now I'm here. Okay. So that was the question. What do I want? It was $25,000 account. Where am I right now? Where was I at that point when I asked that question? Where am I right now? I was not making enough. And then what do I have to do is make more money, get a job that lets you work more, and then, you know, do it for a certain amount of time. Put a limit. For me, it was like 2 years, and boom, it worked. Okay, so those three simple questions are important. Actually, there is another important question. Not an important question, another fact that you should recognize and think about is, um, stop telling yourself, I'll do it someday. Like that, when you tell yourself, I'll do it someday, it is guaranteed you will never, ever, ever get to it. You'll never do it. You'll, as long as you keep saying that, you'll never do it. You'll always put it ahead. Before you know it's too late. You already have kids. You already have, too many responsibilities that it makes you could do it, but it makes it harder, more challenging. If you're young, take advantage of your youth and start learning how to, you know, have a better future. Start learning how you can improve your future by putting in the work now. Because I know some people just want to jump into a relationship, want to jump into, I mean, you can, but just have the same mindset, same goals. But if you jump into a relationship thinking that's the solution to, reaching what you need in your future for raising kids successfully, it's not going to work out if you didn't plan it out. So you have to plan it out. Plan it out now. Don't leave it for another day. Start by, instead of telling yourself, I'll do it someday, start asking yourself those three questions and answering them, which is very simple, and just start. Put a limit on it. Put a time limit. Put an expiration date. Because if you don't put an expiration date, then if I didn't put a 2-year expiration date on the amount of money I have to save, I would have probably been saving a minimum amount, which would take even longer. It would, so for some people it takes very long to save money. But if you put an expiration date, like, hey, I'm gonna freaking bust ass for this amount of time, then you will do it, and you will eventually, you know, think about maximizing your time. You think about putting on as much work into the time you gave yourself. So that's all I have. I was thinking of doing Postmates right now. I could do it. It's early. I might as well. Why not? Unless something else pops up in my head that that's more important, that I think is more important, and that happens. But we'll see right now. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm probably gonna go to the batting cages first, and then do Postmates. So, I'll see y'all on the next video. Enjoy the beautiful sky. Alright. Please like, subscribe if you want, support the channel. Bye bye.